Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing the detailed camera review of the iQOO Z7. The iQOO Z7 is the latest smartphone in the sub 20k price segment, and it is the successor of the iQOO Z6 launched last year. The iQOO Z7 comes with the Dimensity 920 octa-core processor and ships with the 64 megapixel dual camera setup. So let's see how the camera performance is on the iQOO Z7. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. First, let's have a look at the hardware. The iQOO Z7 comes with a 64 megapixel Samsung GW3 sensor with f1.8 aperture, and it has optical image stabilization, which is not a common feature at this price segment. It has a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensor. It misses out on the ultra wide angle camera and also the macro sensor, which we generally see in this segment. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture. So let's see the camera performance of the iQOO Z7. So looking at the daylight captures, the 64 megapixel camera does well in terms of details and colors. You can see the processing of the image is also good. The colors are vivid for the most part, and there is a bit of saturation, especially with the skies. But at this segment, people will like the processing of the iQOO Z7. The contrast is also maintained pretty well. The sharpness levels are very impressive for this price segment, and this is evident when you pixel peep. The dynamic range is also nice and wide and is acceptable for this price segment. Overall, the 64 megapixel camera does a good job in the segment, and users won't have much to complain here. But sadly, at this price segment, it misses out on the ultra wide angle camera. But the primary camera does well even with the saturation issues at times. Now moving on to the close-up images. Here also the details are good, and the 64 megapixel camera offers good depth of field. The sharpness levels are good, and the detailing and the colors are also good. The primary camera once again delivers good details. Sadly, it misses out on the macro sensor. Let's move on to the portraits. Once again, the iQOO Z6 primary camera does a good job with portraits. While the skin tones are not very accurate, it does provide good portraits. There is slight whitening effect in the portraits, but not a major concern. But the details are very good. The sharpness levels are also acceptable. The edge detection is also quite good, and we don't have much to complain here considering the price segment. Next step, the low light captures. Here you can see in indoor lights and artificial light there is decent amount of details on offer, and the sharpness levels are also acceptable. But when light drops further, you can see noise coming in. Switching on the night mode does improve things, and thanks to the OIS included in the camera, the details looks good and is able to produce a bit more cleaner image. But when you pixel peep, there is definitely noise, but considering the price segment, we would say this is still acceptable performance. Let's move on to the selfies. The 16 megapixel selfie camera does a good job with selfies. We really like the way it produces. The skin tones and sharpness levels and details are quite good for the price segment. The dynamic range is also very good. Since selfies are more of a personal choice, do let us know what you guys think about the selfie camera. The phone also comes with portrait mode for selfies, and here again it does quite good job with the edge detection. The low LED selfies also turned out to be decent. Moving on to the video recording, the phone supports 4K 30 FPS and the video quality looks good. The colors are very good and natural looking, and the details are also good. The stabilization is quite good for the most part, but there is a slight focus hunting kind of effect which is noticeable. The sharpness levels are once again very good. The phone also supports 1080p video at 60 FPS, and once again the quality looks good and stabilization works quite well. The phone also supports 1080p at 30 FPS with stabilization, and quality is acceptable. The phone also comes with slow motion video recording, which is quite decent quality. So this is the front facing camera sample taken using the iQOO Z7, so it can record videos in 1080p resolution, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output. So summing up, how does this iQOO Z7 perform in terms of camera in the sub 20k price segment? While the camera misses out on the ultra wide angle camera and the macro sensors, the primary camera is able to produce good results in most situations, and users won't have much to complain here. With good daylight shots, close-up images, night mode with OIS and good selfie experience, the iQOO Z7 camera is quite good for what it offers. So what do you guys think about the camera on the iQOO Z7? Do let us know your thoughts about the camera in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with a camera review of the iQOO Z7. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.